Hi, everyone. This is Mrs. Pearson, your elementary ELL teacher. Today, you're going to focus on writing an informative paragraph with three details or three detailed sentences. And this is for our anchor text, Penguin Chick, from Second Grade Journeys, Lesson 21. So for this lesson, you will need a pencil and a piece of paper because at the end of our review, you're going to challenge yourself and do some hamburger writing. You're not actually going to write about hamburgers. The hamburger tells us a great visual. First, we're going to start with green. Green means go. State your topic sentence. I'm going to give you your topic sentence, and then we're going to slow down with yellow, and you're going to write your first detail or fact one sentence, your second detail or fact two sentence, and your third detail or fact three sentence that all support the main idea. And then we're going to go back. Green means go back. And I'm going to give you your conclusion sentence. So here is your question that you're going to answer. What did you learn about the text, Penguin Chick? And basically, that's the main idea and important details. And again, we're going to use our green and yellow colors. Green means go, state your topic. I learned that the text is mostly about how penguin parents work together. And then we're going to slow down and use a transition word first. Then we're going to slow down again, second, third, and then we're going to go back and restate our topic. In conclusion, the author wants us to learn how penguins take care of a chick. So here's our learning target. I can say the main topic and write the key details of the text, Penguin Chick, using complete sentences. Success criteria, that means how will you know you're successful at saying the main topic and writing the key details of the text? Well, here are your steps to success. We're going to do it one step at a time. And by the end of this lesson, you will have reached your learning goal or your learning target. I will, number one, say the author's purpose of the passage. What was the author's purpose? Why did he or she write the text? It's as easy as pie, and we'll go over that in a second. And then I will, number two, say what the text is mostly about, the most important thing or the main idea. Then you're going to say what the author wants us to learn. And then we're going to say and write three important details in three complete sentences that support the main idea, those yellow sentences I was showing you. And then finally, you're going to check my writing using the writing checklist. I will check my writing using the writing checklist. I have a writing checklist that reminds you of what to do when you're writing. So Penguin Chick is nonfiction. What does that mean? Nonfiction books teach us information and facts. Nonfiction is real. It has text features like photographs, and real topics might be holidays, animals, and sports. And Penguin Chick is about the animal penguins and penguins' babies called chicks. What's the author's purpose, or why did the author write the text? Penguin Chick. Well, it's as easy as pie, P-I-E. The author wrote the text to either persuade, and persuade means to convince the reader of a certain point of view, or to inform, I stands for inform, to teach or give information to the reader, or entertain, E stands for entertain, to hold the attention of the reader through enjoyment, like a story. Main idea, what is the main idea? Main idea is what a text is mostly about. Remember, I'm going to give you your main idea or topic sentence, and that is the main idea sentence. So you're going to look at the title and pictures in the story or the text. Sometimes the main idea is in the first and last sentence of a paragraph. And look for clue words repeated over and over. So let's review by orally retelling the main idea and important details of Penguin Chick before you write them. So this was part of our success criteria. So why did the author write Penguin Chick? The author wrote the text to either persuade, convince the reader maybe that penguins are the best animals in the Antarctic, or inform, give you information about penguins and how they take care of their babies or their chicks? Or did the author write the text to entertain the reader? Tell a silly story or a funny story about penguins. So why did the author write the text? Persuade, inform, or entertain? Well, the author wrote the text to inform, to give us information about how parents work together to take care of their chick. So here's our main idea. It is mostly about how, what is Penguin Chick mostly about? The main idea. It's mostly about how penguin parents work together. So now we're going to slow down, and here are 4 details or facts that support the main idea of the passage. First, look closely at the picture. First, the penguin mother or father, what do they do? First, the penguin mother and father, say out loud what's going on in that picture. Well, first, the penguin mother and father keep the egg warm on their webbed feet. Otherwise, the egg might get cold and die. That's a very important detail. Second, what's a second important detail? The penguin mother slides. Second, the penguin mother slides Well, the penguin mother slides on the slippery ice to get to the ocean. Once there, she swims in her waterproof coat to hunt for fish. And she's doing that not only for herself, but to get food for her baby chick. Third, what's a third important detail? Once the mother gets home from fishing, from hunting and fishing, so once the mother gets home, what does she do? Once the mother gets home, she trumpets and the baby whistles back. She feeds the chick with fish from her stomach. And finally, fourth, what's a fourth detail? At 5 months old, what happens to the baby chick? At 5 months old, the chick Well, at 5 months old, the chick becomes a junior penguin. It can now swim with a waterproof coat and steer with its feet. So in conclusion, the author wants us to learn about how does our conclusion, it's related to the main idea. So if we look back up here, it's mostly about how penguin parents work together. So in conclusion, the author wants us to learn about how penguins take care of a chick. All right, we've reviewed. It's the end of our review. You will need your piece of paper and a pencil. And you're going to answer this question. What did you learn about the text, the main idea, and important details? And again, we're going to do our hamburger writing where we're going to start with green. Green means go. I learned that the text is mostly about how penguin parents work together. So say that main idea. I learned that the text is mostly about how penguin parents work together. Then you're going to slow down and you're going to write your first detail or fact. Then you're going to slow down again and write your second detail or fact. And slow down again and write your third detail or fact. And then I will give you your conclusion, which again is related to the main idea. You're going back and reminding the reader of the topic. In conclusion, the author wants us to learn how penguins take care of a chick. All right. But we're going to review with a writing checklist what to do as you're writing. Say each sentence out loud before you write it. So just like SpongeBob here, SpongeBob will say the sentence, then he will write the sentence, and I want you to say your sentence, your detail sentence, and then push pause and write your detail sentence. And here's a checklist, my writing checklist. When you write your words and your sentence, make sure you use finger spaces between each of your words. Make sure you use punctuation, especially ending punctuation. Make sure you use uppercase letters at the beginning of each sentence or capital letters. When you come to a word you don't know how to spell, make sure you sound out unknown words. And then make sure you reread each of your sentences to make sure that they make sense, that you didn't put too many words, or that you didn't leave out any words. So as you're writing, think of these things from the writing checklist. Okay, it's time to get your pencil ready. We're going to green. You don't need to write this main idea, but you can say it. I learned that the text is mostly about how penguin parents work together. Now you're going to slow down and you're going to write your first detail sentence. So look closely. First, the father holds. So say your sentence and finish it. First, the father holds. Then I want you to push pause and write the complete sentence that you just said. And when you're finished, push play. All right, now we're slowing down again. Look closely at the picture. Second, the mother slides. Where does the mother slide? Second, the mother slides. So say your sentence out loud. Push pause and write your sentence. And when you're finished writing, push play. All right. And finally, slow down again. Third, the baby chick eats. What does the baby chick eat when the mother gets back? Third, the baby chick eats. Say your sentence out loud. Push pause. Write your sentence. And when you're ready to join me, push play. In conclusion, the author wants us to learn how, so we're going back and reminding the reader of our topic or main idea. Penguins take care of a chick. All right, so I want you to check your writing or check your work with your writing checklist. Did you use finger spaces between each of your words? Did you use punctuation, like a period at the end of each of your sentences? Did you use uppercase or capital letters at the beginning of each of your sentences? And when you came to a word you didn't know how to spell already, did you sound out and write the sounds you heard? And my favorite, reread each of my sentences. So this is a good time to push pause, reread each of your 3 sentences, and make sure you have all these things from your writing checklist. At the top of your paper, I want you to reflect. Here is our learning target. I can say the main topic and write key details of the text, Penguin Chick, using complete sentences. So, would you give yourself a 4? I could teach this lesson. I easily wrote 3 detailed sentences. I also used my writing checklist for all my sentences. If you did all that, give yourself a 4. Or would you give yourself a 3? I understood this lesson completely. I wrote 2 to 3 detailed sentences. I also used my writing checklist for most of my sentences. If so, give yourself a 3. Or would you give yourself a 2? I understood some of the lesson. I wrote 1 to 2 detailed sentences. I used my writing checklist for some of my sentences. If so, give yourself a 2. And then finally, 1, I did not understand this lesson. I did not write any detailed sentences and I did not use my writing checklist. All right, so now that you reflected, I'm going to share with you my example. We're going to go state our topic. I learned that the text is mostly about how penguin parents work together. First, the father holds the egg on his webbed feet to keep it warm. Second, the mother slides on the ice to get to the ocean and hunt for fish. Third, the baby chick eats fish from the mother's stomach. In conclusion, the author wants us to learn how penguins take care of a chick. All right, everyone, thank you for writing with me and talking about the main idea and important details of the text Penguin Chick. Have a great day.